the Yu-Gi-Oh! Structure Deck. They are the stepping stone for any beginning or returning duelist wanting to play an actual deck in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game. And with the amount that has been released over the years, some people have wondered, how good is an actual Yu-Gi-Oh! Structure deck? And how would you rank one of these decks between each other? I have wondered this query too, and with a good friend of mine, we both want to determine this. So join me and my good friend, Exajos, as we look through Yu-Gi-Oh's past and present to determine and rank all the Yu-Gi-Oh! Structure decks in the game. This is the Structverse.
After quelling the roar of the dragons, it's time to head into the madness of the zombies. Zombie Madness was released on January 1st, 2005. Damn! I am old as shit. But anywho, let's focus on the strategy of the deck. With cards such as Vampire Lord, Vampire Lady, and many more, this deck's whole point is to send stuff from your opponent's deck to the graveyard. But what if your stuff gets sent to the graveyard? Well, Book of Life and the deck's boss monster, Vampire Genesis, will help bring back your fallen zombie monsters and bring them right back to the battle. Now, for an in-depth look at today's deck.
And welcome back to the Structverse. Once again, my name is Septile720, and this time we're going to be looking over the deck list for Zombie Madness. And as we're seeing already a little bit, we're seeing some better cards already. So let's not delay it, and let's take a look at the deck list. So first off, we're looking at our boss monster of the deck, Mr. Vampire Genesis, which basically requires one Vampire Lord to be banished, and basically it can revive any zombie as long as it is a lower level than the one discarded for its effect. Next up, we have the only normal monster in this deck, besides Luster being at 2 in Dragon's Roar, Master Kiyoshi, which is not a bad card at all. The 1750 stat line is not bad. And of course, we have our one copy of Vampire Lord, which is pretty damn cool. He is a very cool monster. He basically can send one spell, trap, or monster if it inflicts damage to the opponent. And also, if it's destroyed by a card effect, it comes back in your next standby phase. Next up, we have a Spirit monster. Haven't seen one of these yet. Dark Dust Spirit, which basically lets it, when it's normal summoned, it can basically destroy all the face-up monsters in the field. The only cost is that it's gotta be sent back to the hand during the end phase of the turn it was normal summoned. Next up, we have one of the best searchers in the game at the time, Pyramid Turtle. This card can basically get any monster in the deck, besides like a few, onto the field. This thing was a boss back in the day, and still is if you're playing the classic formats. Next up, we have our one copy of Spirit Reaper, and this card is kind of crazy too. With a cannot be destroyed by battle effect, and plus being able to discard one random card when it deals direct damage. Not a bad card at all. Next up, we have Despair from the Dark, which is an alright choice. It's a good 2800 beater, level 8, so not bad at all. Next up, we have Ryukoki, which is a good level 6 monster. Plus, still can be searched by Pyramid Turtle, so yeah, I think this card's going to be a very big help. Maybe, we'll see. Next up, we have Soul Absorbing Bone Tower, which is a random choice, but could be helpful as well. All these cards are pretty much very helpful to basically your main strategy. With being able to, this one actually being able to basically make it so your opponent cannot target your other zombies, cannot target it with attacks if you control another zombie. Next up, we have Vampire Lady, and she pretty much does the same thing Vampire Lord does, without the revival effect. Next up, we have a classic here, Double Kastan, which could basically be used as 2 tributes for a dark monster, so basically he is your tribute fodder for really Despair from the Dark. Next up, we have 2 copies of Regenerating Mummy, which is basically, it's just an 1800 beater, let's just admit that, it's nothing more than that. Next up, a returnee from Dragon's Roar, Snatch Steel, still a classic card. And another returnee from Dragon's Roar being Mystical Space Typhoon. Again, just a really good generic spell and trap card destruction. Here we go, a brand new card to this deck, Giant Trunade. again, from last time when I mentioned it with Premature Burial, this card is good. Like, really, really good. It basically returns all spell and traps from the field to the hand. So it's really good. Another returning from Dragon's Roar, we have only this time one copy of Normal Mana Crossout. Next up, we have another classic, Pot of Greed, which if you did not know, it lets us draw 2 cards from our deck. Next up is another new card here, Card of Safe Return. This basically makes it so when any time you special summon a monster from your graveyard, you get to draw 1 card, and with the amount of revival within this deck, it's not bad at all. Next up, we have another returnee from Dragon's Roar, Heavy Storm, just a classic spell and trap destruction. Another returnee being 2 creature swap once again. Next up, we have 2 copies of Book of Life, which is really damn good for zombies. Basically lets you get a zombie from the graveyard and banish 1 from your opponent's graveyard, which isn't bad at all. Next up, we have 3 copies of Call of the Mummy. This card is good, like really good. Sure, you have to control no monsters to use it, but overall, it's still really good. Next up, we have another returnee being Reload. Simple card, just add all cards back from your hand to your deck and shuffle. Next up, we have another spell and trap card destruction in this deck, Dust Tornado, which lets you destroy 1 spell and trap, but it'll also let you set 1 from your hand as well. Next up, we have another classic Yu-Gi-Oh card being Torrential Tribute. It allows basically when a monster is summoned to destroy all monsters on the field, including that new monster. Next up, we have the also classic Magic Gemmer, which basically lets you negate 1 spell from discarding 1 card. We have another returnee here being the classic Reckless Greed. Once again, just a Pot of Greed, but skipping 2 draw phases. And then one of the big hits of this deck, the last 3 cards being 3 copies of Compulsory Evacuation Device, which basically lets you target a monster on the field, return it straight to the hand. So yeah, pretty wild deck list. I wonder how me and Exagius this time are really gonna have a good duel with this deck. I feel like it's gonna be way better than what Dragon's Roar had to offer, but there's only one way to find out. I'll see you in the duel room. Let's duel this!
You have returned. We're here for another match where I will just 3-0 because I draw with the grace of Yugi Moto himself.
Shush! Don't jinx it!
I'm the king of games, baby. It's that simple. The duel was already over before the match began.
Welcome to duel number 2 of the Structverse. And yes, you might think, oh, this looks similar to episode 1. Well, yes, you're correct, because we're recording this the same night we did episode 1, because episode 1 was so damn quick.
It was too quick. I mean, I found it hilarious, even. Just dropping a bunch of bunguses and just going for game. But, that's boring. And also, this time, because the decks are, from a face value, I think these decks are crazy. I think we'll have an actual good match on our hands.
I really hope so. If we don't, oh god, we're screwed.
There's no way we're gonna do a third one.
I mean, if we looked at the deck list, earlier, folks. It's looking good, It really is looking good. So I really hope we can, actually have a good game. So, without any further delay, let's get into the second duel of the Structverse. Here we go.
Okay, see, now this is... I knew I should have picked paper. I knew it. I should have trusted my gut. I should have listened to the greatest rock, paper, scissors player of all time, MBT. I knew it. Alright, you can go ahead and decide who goes first and goes second.
Screw it. I will go first again. Screw it.
Alright,
can I actually have a good hand?
Come on. Oh!
What the actual flip?
This is actually not the best hand. I'm shocked.
Okay, we're gonna have to play. I'm gonna have to probably play a little bit of a, what? I will set 3 cards face down the field and end my turn.
I will draw for turn. Do you have anything in standby?
I have nothing to stand by.
Main phase, you know, I said my hand was but you know, then I just realized, oh yeah, pot of green.
I activate Magic Jammer to negate your pot of greed. Get it out of here.
Oh no!
I cannot let you have advantage this early on. I'm so sorry.
That's perfectly fine, because I have the regenerating mummy.
I'm going to compulse that.
Oh my god. Chill. Come on. I will proceed to set 2 cards in my imaginary pendulum.
I draw. Oh my god. You know what? I'm gonna activate it. Reckless Greed again.
The one of you're that's crazy. The one of Reckless once again has been
Oh
set, and
my god. Okay, frick it. I'm activating Reload.
Oh my god.
I have to. I have no choice.
I feel like you did have a choice.
No, I didn't. I had nothing to play. Okay, finally. Oh my god, a monster. Oh my god. You know what? I'm just gonna normal summon it. Normal summoning Pyramid Turtle.
I will activate Torrential Tribute.
You gotta be kidding me.
Yup. Get that turtle out of here. Wash away.
Alright, then I'm gonna activate the continuous spell, card of safe return, and end by turn.
Oh, that's a good one. I'm gonna draw. Oh, wowdy wow. Well, you know he's in my hand. Return, regenerating mummy. I will attack you directly for 1,800. Ooh-wee. I will end my turn there. Go ahead, buddy. Oh, hey, you get no draw phase. Dodo! Oh, let me get rid of that card that's in your hand. Spirit Reaper!
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
I'll attack you directly.
Alright, I'll take the 21, and I'm discarding... Forget Book of Life.
Ooh. Oh, man. Oh, you could... I mean, yeah, a monster now. Go, regenerating mummy!
I took the full damage already.
Oh, you took the... Oh, you took the... Okay, I didn't notice.
Alright, second. I can't do anything.
Draw. I have a choice to make here. Do I do this? Oh, who am I kidding? When else am I gonna get some of this? I'll sacrifice my regenerating mummy and my Spirit Reaper in order to summon your despair! The despair from the dark!
Oh, no!
Attack!
Oh!
Your move!
Yeah, at least regenerating mummy doesn't come to your hand.
He doesn't.
I draw. Speaking of, hi there, buddy. I'm gonna set a monster face down and end my turn.
This duel is over. I draw. Oh my. You know, I got a card that would have changed my play up, but honestly I think this is more interesting. I will play Creature Swap. This will give you my Despair from the Dark, and I get your face down monster.
Alright, here you go, have it. You can't change his battle position for the rest of this turn, just realize that.
Yeah, that's true. But I think I want my dark. Well, I want my Despair from the Dark back. So I will play Snatch. Oh yeah, well, Snatch Steal. Give me my guy back.
God, what? No.
Go Despair. Attack him directly.
No!
Another perfect first game for Thanos.
What the hell? You know what, screw it, I'm going second.
Just straight into it. Okay, bet, let's do it. I will set yes.
Oh, did you actually brick?
No.
Well, I'm playing Reload anyway, so it's okay.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh god, oh, this is just awful.
Are you experiencing what I'm experiencing, buddy boy?
Hey, you know, maybe I'll just stop taking pot of greed again. Who knows?
Oh, did you say something about Pot of Greed?
Yup, that's a card in the game. Yup, what does that do?
Oh my god. Oh my god. And you know what? I'm gonna activate my continuous spell, Call of the Mummy.
Oh wait.
I'm gonna activate Call of the Mummy's effect. Once per turn, I can special summon one.
I will chain Dust Tornado. You will not be getting this off on me. I'm pretty sure this is how it works. Yeah, and using Dust Tornado's effect, I will set this little.
Okay, you know what? Screw you. Normal summon Regenerating Mummy.
Oh, impossible!
Attack directly. I finally did battle damage in this frickin' series.
Duh. Nobody could have seen this coming. I draw. You know, I'll match your Regenerating Mummy with my own! Oh, son of a bitch! Fine. You know, the deck plays 3 compulse. You know, I should be expecting.
And you know what?
That.
I don't want your face down on the field anymore. Get that
What?
giant True Knight.
Dude, stop putting everything back to my hand, you ass.
Oh, and this is the best part. I sacrificed Regenerating Mummy to tribute summon Vampire Lord!
In order to summon my Vampire Lord!
No!
Your baby! Vampire Lord, attack his life points directly! And now I activate the effect of Vampire Lord. When it inflicts battle damage to my opponent, I can declare one card type, either monster, spell, or trap. And then you have to send one type equal to the one I select. And I will select spell card.
Okay, easy pick. See, now if you got to declare like normal spell, you know, then that would have been a hard choice. Like, I'll send you my graveyard. Oh, right. I summoned the Regenerating Mummy.
What's the point in that?
Because once again, our
No,
creatures.
you don't have creatures. No.
Thank you for the Vampire Lord.
No. What the frick is this?
Vampire Lord, attack Regenerating Mummy.
Ah, 200 damage.
I get to use the effect of Vampire Lord. I'll be calling Trap Card.
Oh, you son of a. Fine, I'll send Dust Tornado to the graveyard.
Ooh, I'll send a card face down and end my turn.
I draw. Oh, that would be great. You know what? I'm gonna have to risk it for the biscuit. I'll set one card face down and activate my quick play spell, Reload.
Oh man, you.
Oh, not to graveyard, 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 not to graveyard.
Oh, so you're really risking it all for the reload, huh? You know, I feel like you activate this card every single time.
Activating Book of Life!
Book of Life?
By targeting Regenerating Mummy in my graveyard, I can also go ahead and banish one zombie monster in your graveyard and special summon my target, so I'll banish your Regenerating Mummy to special summon my Regenerating Mummy.
Why does that matter?
Because my last face down card is Creature Swap!
I will chain compulsory evacuation device, putting the. So it doesn't matter, yeah. So yeah, I'll put Vampire Lord back to your hand.
So you don't have a target. There's no target for the other ones.
Yeah, so it is allowed.
And I didn't normal summon this turn.
You did not. That is a fact. Oh, he's back!
Got my Vampire Lord back either way! Attack!
Ugh.
And for his effect, I'm getting rid of one of your traps.
I will not require Magic Tremor.
Go ahead, buddy boy.
I draw. I'll set this card face down and end my turn.
Ooh, that's a good card. I'll set it face down. Vampire Lord, attack him directly.
I'll take the damage again.
And the card I will declare is another trap card.
I will get rid of Reckless Greed.
Yup.
Alright, come on. Top deck! I'll set this monster in my turn.
Oh, this duel's over.
What?
I activate Snatch Steal! Give me that.
Wait a minute. You can't equip cards to face down monsters.
Oh, you're right. Okay, then I'll just compulsory evacuation device instead.
Oh, dude. Yeah, you got it.
I won a game! I finally won a game of Yu-Gi-Oh!
No, my streak!
I did it! I finally did it! Dude, Vampire Lord is such a good card. So even if you destroyed it, like damn.
I mean by card effect, yeah. Yeah, my face was really good. Alright, I will be going first. I will not lose a set. And these are cards that'll help me. I'll simply do a T set, the greatest play in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! History, and pass my turn.
I draw.
Yeah.
I'll play Heavy Storm.
My compulse.
And I'll go ahead and also activate the continuous spell Call of the Mummy.
Okay, cool, yo.
I activate Call of the Mummy's effect. I'm gonna special summon in defense mode, Pyramid Turtle. And I haven't normal summoned yet, so I'll go ahead and use my normal summon on Double Kastan.
Double Costa. He's a really good one.
Double Kastan, attack his face down.
You're not the only one that plays Pyramid Turtle, Minky Boy.
Dude.
Say hello to my...
You have like any pick in the deck. That's the
I
unfortunate
really
part.
do. I really do. And as much as I do, I think it makes more sense at the moment to get my soul-absorbing Bone Tower.
Ooh, what does this do?
Each time a zombie monster is special summoned, I can send the top 2 cards of your deck to the graveyard.
Oh, okay. I will set 2 cards face down. Pass the turn. Your move.
I draw. Stand by. You got anything?
Stand by. I got nothing.
All right, perfect. I will tribute my soul-absorbing Bone Tower for the Dark Dust Spirit. Then he may go to my hand, but his effect still activates. Since he was normal summoned, all of the face-up monsters on the field are destroyed, including your Double Stone and your Pyramid Turtle.
And that means Pyramid Turtle's effect can't go off. Great.
And next, I'll play my own Book of Life.
Oh, crap.
Now, I'll return... What do I want to return? You're in a top deck situation. What am I saying? Pyramid Turtle. And I shall be banishing your Double Costa. Don't need you getting any more free, guys. Go right ahead.
Instagram.
Yeah. Yep. A little bit ahead of myself here.
Well, that sucks.
Does it
And my turn.
Draw. I hope you're ready for the normal beater of the deck. Master Kyoshi!
Oh, god damn it.
Now, Master Kyoshi, attack!
Damn you. Come on, deck. Don't start doing this now. Don't start doing this now. I'll activate Card of Sank Return. I have my turn.
Draw. Oh, the Reaper of the Cards has come once again to rip out cards from your hand. Spirit Reaper!
God damn it.
Now, Master Kyoshi, call Kyoshi Kick Barrage!
Alright, take
Spirit Reaper
2015.
reaps the card in his hand!
Yeah, that
Oh,
yeah.
the darkness spirit! If only you could summon it with your Call of the Mummy. Go ahead!
Oh. 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 I will play Book of Life.
Oh.
I'll banish your soul-absorbing Bone Tower.
My bone tower.
to bring back my own pyramid turtle. Now, I activate the effective card of safe return. Since a monster was special summoned to my field, except during the damage step, I get to draw a new card. Oh my god! Pot of Greed!
Oh, no way.
Give me some cards! Oh my god! An actual normal summon? I never thought I'd see the day. It's Vampire Lady!
Vampire Lady.
I enter battle. Vampire Lady, attack Spirit Reaper.
I'll take 1250. Now declare your card that I must send to the grave.
Trap.
Rapidy trap. I will send once again Reckless Green.
Your move.
Draw. That Pyramid Turtle is very annoying. Firstly, I will be switching my Reaper to defense mode for obvious reasons.
That's probably best, yeah.
I will summon out my double costume.
Double Kastan is fine.
I will have Master Kionshi attack the Vampire Lady.
Okay, so that's 200 damage because both of them are at 50.
Yeah.
Alright.
So you know what? I will end my turn there. I cannot deal with your turtle yet.
That's a good top deck. It's the Regenerating Mummy.
Ooh.
He's a good card. Good card.
He's a very good card. Indeed.
I'm destroying double Kastan. I am not risking you having a double tribute for a dark monster.
That is fair. That is very fair.
I am my turn.
Draw. I will tribute Master Kionshi because he's done such a great to me for Ryukoki.
Oh crap, okay.
Ryukoki attack Regenerating Mummy.
Yeah, that's fine.
He will take 6 life points. Main phase 2, I will set this low number.
During your end phase, I'm gonna activate Dust Tornado to destroy it.
Fine, you Dust Tornado my Dust Tornado. Good job.
Ooh.
See, I don't like that you're saying that every single time.
Ooh.
You're getting I hate it.
You know what? Go ahead.
Dude, what are you? I
Go ahead.
Stop it. I don't like this one. I don't like you having this dork on the field. This is so annoying. I hate this. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it go.
You're not going to attack.
I'm not. The turtle, he's just too good. Hey, man, I mean, I don't gotta deal with Dark Dust Spirit. He's in the grave, so like, I think in this position I am safe for now. We're just like top decking, yeah.
Go ahead.
I'll set a card, and I'll set another. Go ahead.
Draw. That's a card. I'll set one card face down. I'm ending my turn.
During your end phase, I will play compulsory evacuation device, putting your turtle back into your hand.
Alright, that's fair.
Now, with this should be game. I will switch my Pyramid Turtle and my Spirit Reaper into attack mode.
Oh crap.
I'll attack with Ryukoki. I'll attack with Pyramid Turtle.
Yeah, that's game.
Oh, the win streak lives.
At least it was closer than last time. Let's give it that. That was closer. That went to game 3 this time.
Look at the hand. Oh, man. I was spending the Genesis.
I wanted you to destroy Pyramid Turtle so freaking bad so I can summon it.
Yeah, no, I did not want to give you that. I was like, oh, if I just attack into Pyramid Turtle, he'll summon Ryukoki. That was my logic the whole time. I was like,
But even
yeah.
summoning Bone Tower, you would have just attacked that instead and not attacked Pyramid Turtle. That's the thing.
Exactly.
And I had
Oh, no,
Creature
I-
Swap, but you could give me any card.
No, wait,
so it's
if
not
you
like...
if you summon Soul Absorbing Bone Tower, I couldn't target your Bone Tower for attacks.
Yeah, but you returned it anyway with Compulse, so...
Oh yeah, I would have returned
that
it
wouldn't
anyway.
matter.
Yeah, so it really didn't matter. Yeah.
It really didn't matter.
And
I pulled Torrential too late.
Yeah, because like I already had a like solid established field, and I was not trying to get greedy.
Oh my god, my next turn was freaking despair.
I'm curious. If I used this reload, what would have, like, if I had an opportunity to summon fucking Genesis, I would have said. Nope, I got Vampire Lady Pyramid Turtle. Yeah, he's just not gonna summon. Well, another episode goes on, and we just don't summon the guy on the cover.
We do not summon the cover card because the deck really doesn't revolve around it.
It doesn't. But it's so damn good in every other regard. It doesn't beat it. Like,
Onto the structure, the tier list portion of this video right now. And we're back once again to the actual tier list. So, Zombie Madness.
these decks are awesome. They're so sick.
I'm
They're
saying,
so
I'm gonna say this right off the bat. This deck is so much better than Dragon's Roar. First off, just first things
by a
first.
long shot.
Because here's the thing, Dragon's Roar had the consistency with dragons, but like, there wasn't really enough dragons. Now you can argue with this deck that there's not many zombies in this deck, but like, with the amount of regeneration with 3 Call of the Mummy, which can get you a zombie from the hand, any zombie, mind you, it doesn't have to be any restriction besides like maybe Vampire Genesis. Any zombie can come onto the field instantly. Besides also like Dust Spirit, which of course is like freaking.
But like
one in the
also
deck.
with what you're saying, with the limited amount of zombies, the zombies we have are so good. Pyramid Turtle literally gets the entire deck.
Yeah.
Besides like what I think besides like Despair from the Dark
And Dust Spirit.
and Genesis. Literally it gets
Ryukoki it even gets. Oh my god.
It gets Ryukoki, yeah.
It gets everything from the deck besides Despair and Dust Spirit. Wow. And Genesis, obviously, but...
And then also, comparing it, like, strictly to Dragon's Roar, or, yeah, I think it's Dragon's Roar, right? Like, this deck has a bunch of monsters comparatively to spells. Like, it's 17 monsters, 16 spells, 7 traps, and also for each lineup of those, the spell list is racked out of its mind. Besides the reloads are always going to be the downside.
Yeah, the reloads are always going to
decks.
be like the downfall, yeah. I mean, it came clutch in that third game, but that's well, you know what?
Yeah.
No, it came clutch. It came clutch because I had a combo that I needed a zombie for. So you know what? Or a book. It got me into Book of Life, which is only 2 in the deck, but having at least a decent way to try to shuffle in my deck to actually get a card is not terrible. So reload being in here is not, like, egregious. It still isn't.
Yeah.
It can get you out of a clutch situation. Of course, it is mostly luck-based compared to actually being
extremely lucky.
skill-based, but, like, yeah. But, like, I feel like this deck, even if you sort of brick with it, it's not the end of the world, because you have so many better spells and traps. You have 3 Compulse. 3 of these suckers. You can stall for a bit. And Torrential Tribute, which can destroy all monsters when a monster is summoned. Plus Trune to get rid of any back row, which we didn't have in the last deck at all. You still got your Heavy Dust, your Heavy Storm. You still got Pot of Greed, Reckless. And you get also a Spell Negate with Magic Jammer. And also, even if you don't have a monster in your hand, you could possibly draw out Snatch Steal, which will get you a free monster to your field as long as your opponent has a face-up.
Exactly. And then also, like with the last deck, the creature swaps do come in clutch. More specifically now than ever, specifically because of Pyramid Turtle, and how effective it is at doing everything. And on that same note, I need to talk about the best card in this deck, which is Card of Safe Return. This card is nuts. It's insane. It's annoying that it didn't come up as much, but it literally got you 3 cards in, I believe, the second game, which was insane.
No, it got me one.
Like,
It got me 1 card.
well, it got you 1, which then turned into 3 because
Of pot
of
of grade. Yeah, because I top deck pot of grade.
It's such an insane card, especially in this deck. And also, like, even though we didn't get to see him, like, we got to see Vampire Lord. We did not see Vampire Genesis.
Vampire Lord,
Genesis,
can I just say, Vampire Lord is probably one of the best cards besides, like, Pyramid Turtle in this deck. I know it's a 2000 beater. First off, it's a 1 tribute, which is already decent. Being a 2000 beater, sending a card to the graveyard. Now, with this deck, the problem is selecting a monster card gives generation for Book of Life in the deck. So really declaring monster could be a death sentence with Book of Life in the deck, or like something like Vampire Genesis, which basically revives zombies from the graveyard.
Yeah. Like, it's not Vampire Lord, sending monsters is not that crazy in, like, the mirror. But I would say if you have Book of Life online and you're like, oh yeah, I'll Vampire Lord you send a monster, then I'm just gonna banish it with Book of Life is a good combo.
Plus it's clutch with Card of Safe Return.
Yeah, it's crazy with Card of Safe Return. And also, Vampire Lord is very hard to deal with. I mean, it didn't really come up like that he regenerates himself when he's destroyed by a card effect. But, like, once he gets going, he's just gonna stick on the field. Like, this, I would say, in comparison to Dragon's Sword, this deck's main thing, which is obviously, like, constantly bringing out zombies from either your hand or graveyard, and then, like, trying to get Genesis, is much more plausible in this deck than it was with the last one. Like, if you want a free Vampire Lord, you just get Pyramid Turtle attack, and, like, you're chilling. Like, it's crazy. Like, this deck works so well together.
Honestly, even though it's smaller than, like, other decks, I feel like this is one of the first ever decks, really. Maybe it could be more later on, but I feel like this one starts in a way where basically the graveyard almost becomes a second hand. It's not as prevalent as it is in the modern day, but I feel like in the classic sense, this was one of the decks to first upstart that the graveyard can act as a second hand because of the resources you can gain back with all the effects you have.
Exactly. Like, using the Card of Safe Returns, bringing stuff back with Book of Life. So many options to just use your graveyard for advantageous stuff. And then also, Reaper is just an annoying ass card. In general.
In classic Yu-Gi-Oh! With Reaper, a monster that cannot be destroyed by battle, even though its only weakness basically is basically that if it's targeted for a card effect, it's destroyed instantly. But, like, that's the only downside with really Spirit Reaper. Spirit Reaper in general is just a fantastic card.
Cannot be destroyed in battle. He rips a card out of the hand. Chef's kiss. Amazing card.
Honestly, I think probably the worst card in this deck, if I had to say which one is the worst, I'm not even going to say it's Master Kiyoshi, because he has a decent stat line for a normal monster. I think it's Regenerating Mummy.
I think
it's an 1800 beater, but its effect is kind of
good against Reaper. Like, its effect is made so that, like, if it gets sent because of, like, Reaper's effect, it's not that crazy, but I will agree, Regenerating Mummy isn't that good. But even then, he's like 1800. Like, if you just treat him as, like, oh, like an 1800 normal, like, he's not the worst. And, like, in general, I don't really think this deck has weaknesses like that. Honestly, I think everything about this deck is very good.
I think the only real thing that's going to
is the Despair for the Darks. Honestly, I feel like we can cut these down, but even then, like, it's supposed to be like anti-Reaper and anti-like Bone Cow. Like, pretty much these Despair from the Dark and Regenerating Mummy are here specifically for the mirror match.
Actually, honestly, Despair I don't think should really go, because then they're more fuel for Vampire Genesis, because you just get one of these to the graveyard. You could bring back, like, Rikoki from the graveyard. You get an extra 2,400. Or even, Vampire Lord if it was destroyed by battle.
Right, like, I'm not saying, like, cut him completely, but I think, like, 2 is, like, a bit too much, because, like, I mean, in that second game, I had, like, 2 Despairs from the Dark, and a Dark Despair in my hand, and, like, 2 spells and traps.
To be fair, you summoned it, and it, you know, it's a second good, decent boss monster compared to Genesis, even though Genesis has the 3,000 stat line. This is at least a decent 2,800 stat line, you have to admit.
Yeah, that is true. And he does have a chance of being summoned. And, like, if we want to go in the context of when these structures came out, people were playing, like, confiscation, like the hand rip cards, pretty much. Like, he's a very
hand
good
destruction, forceful sentry.
Yeah, delinquent duo. Like, he's a very good card to deal with those specifically. So, honestly, with, like, the context of everything, this deck is really good. Honestly.
It is really good, I agree.
I think, and this might seem a bit crazy, but I think this might be an S tier deck, honestly.
I mean, even going over a bit of the flaws of the deck, like, here's the thing. If this deck went against, like, a banishment deck, for example, but that's so later on, that's the problem. Like, banishment with Radiance or Macrocosmos, this deck would probably get destroyed by it, honestly.
It would get mollywopped. But the thing is, with the context of when this deck came out, that's not gonna happen. You're just gonna be chilling with all your guys in your grave doing like what? Like who do you know? Like in like what? Like when did these decks come out? Like 2004,
2005. I don't remember the exact release date.
2005?
I'm gonna put it on screen. I'm gonna put it on screen right here, so that way people just see the date of when it came out.
Yeah, but like. I know for a fact nobody around that time is playing Macro or is playing stuff like fucking, was it Soul Release or anything like that. Or, I mean, like, I think Kaiku might be around.
I think Kaiku might have been around during this era, yes.
Which is like, whatever, but like, you know, you just counteract that by putting your stuff in defense mode. Like, what's Kaiku gonna do against like Pyramid Turtle and Spirit Reaper and stuff? And then also, I think Kaiku specifically is like isn't he a spellcaster? So like Ryukoki just
instantly
wipes the floor with him?
He does, because he instantly destroys
he's
a
a
warrior
spellcaster.
or a spellcaster, yeah.
Yeah, so Ryukoki just destroys him. So yeah, honestly, yeah, I'm gonna stick with my choice. Yeah, I think this deck is this deck is insanely good.
I really can't argue your points. I agree with you in pretty much every respect for this deck. Like, besides the one flaw of it going against a banishment deck, at the time there really wasn't a strategy for banishment yet in the game until Macrocosmos and Radiance came out. So really, I agree. I think S tier. I think this deserves the S tier.
It deserves it. And the thing that the even better part about it, imagine buying multiples of this deck. Oh my god, you would have 3 Torrential, 3 Spirit Reaper, 3 Vampire Lord, bro, 3 heavies, 3 pots. Oh, like, you just wouldn't lose. You just wouldn't. If you were playing on your fucking playground in 2005, or whenever this deck came out, and you bought multiple copies, you were running everybody's fate. You would steal everybody's lunch money. You deserved it because you were playing an insane deck.
That's very true. Very, very true.
Oh, it's great.
Indeed, I agree. So, that wraps up another episode of the Structverse. We had taken on the Zombies of Madness. It'll be a dearly missed deck, I will admit.
Oh, yeah.
But next time... next time. You're gonna love what deck's next, buddy boy.
Oh, let's go! It's that deck!
It's that deck! Yes!
I love that. I'm going to be so happy.
Oh, I bet you are.
Next time you see us, we will be running the Blaze of Destruction Mirror. I would say, out of these earlier dual monster destruction decks, Blaze of Destruction is my favorite. I can't wait. I hope you guys can't wait, because it's gonna be so cool. It's gonna be so sick.
I'm going to solar flare the effing out of you. Just gonna let you know.
You will fall because I will be the first person to summon a box freaking boss monster. I will destroy you with Infernal Flame Emperor.
Whoa, wait a minute. That's not your boss monster. What are you talking about? That's not your boss monster.
Yes, he is. Yeah. Infernal Flame Emperor.
No. You were supposed to be upbringing your ultimate boss monster.
Right. My ultimate child, my baseball child. Yes, I forgot he's in this deck. Oh man. Oh yeah, I can wait. Oh my god, I can't wait.
Once again, guys, if you disagree with what we had to say here in terms of where we ranked this deck, go ahead and go into the comments below and tell me what rank you would put this deck on the tier list. I would love to hear your opinions. So,
yeah.
Once again, I want to thank Xajos for joining me once again for another awesome episode of the Structverse. Even though it's episode 2, it's already becoming a little bit of a fiery passion, I could say.
It's so great. I've been enjoying it, man. Listen, like playing these old decks, it's been so sick. You know, Dragon's Roar. You know, I would say I had a lot of fun. You know, it was very fun for me. But then with this episode now, like these decks are so interesting, and I can't wait to do more, baby. I cannot wait. Oh man, I'm so giddy. I'm getting sick about it right now.
Once again, if you guys would like to check out Mr. Xajos' channel, his link to his channel will be in the description below. And also, I'm going to put on screen a playlist, because I'm developing the playlist for the series. So if you missed out on episode 1 on Dragon's Roar, where I got completely wiped out, go check out that episode, and then come back to this one. Or if you already watched this one, didn't watch the first one, go check out the first one, so that way you can see why we ranked Dragon's Roar at where it is. So
exactly. And then when you're done doing that, watch this video again, and then go back and watch it again, and just keep doing it and doing it and do it. You just keep going, and then you beg for more episodes, and we will provide you with the content, because this series is good. It's so good. It's fun. It's great. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on that notification bell. Make sure you drink water. Drinking water is important. If you haven't moisturize, brush your teeth, floss twice a day. Yeah.
Guys, that is the end of this video. So until next time, this is Septile720 saying have a good day, a good evening, a good afternoon, and anything else in between. And until next time, guys, this is Septile720 signing out. Peace out as always, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!
Bye!
Woo!
Bye!